G'day lads, this is Big YarDz giving you a big performance with a MSR on free-for-all, and YarDz Goes Distance involves me doing, well, of course, free-for-all, which I love doing and which I'm best at. So pretty much what I've done is I've played the game, put it in my vault, then recorded it through my HD PVR, so just ignore that little bit there. But YarDz Goes Distance involves me talking and stuff like that, self-commentating, and you know, I assume most people actually do like that, because I know a few people that are into that sort of stuff and get a few subscribers off of it. But I don't know, I kind of find this fun, so if you don't enjoy it, just don't do anything, just click away right now. But I've got a couple of stories to tell you which happened recently, so that should be alright, and you guys can listen along while you watch this, which I actually do alright, considering the dude who comes second is like the biggest noob ever. Like, he's using the riot shield. Yeah, that dude, that Kunasa, or whatever his name is. Like, who names that person Kunasa? What a retard. Yeah, anyway, pretty much what happened was I went to the 2020 for cricket, and like, I'm not a massive cricket fan, just went with a couple mates that play cricket, you know, and we sat down on the grass at Adelaide Oval, and so we had pretty much a pretty good time for the first 10 minutes or so. And then these two guys, they're both wearing this white shirt with like a blue sort of target sign on it, like a massive blue target sign, which they've obviously painted on. They're already kind of drunk, and they come over, sit next to us, and we don't really talk to them at the moment. Well, that was a big fail. But it takes about 10 minutes and they start talking to us, and we start talking to them, and one of them goes away for a little bit and the other one just talks to us, and he's a nice bloke. And then pretty much the guy comes back and he's like drunk as, I don't know what he's done, he must have like, or dodged it, and I fail here, but he's like, I don't know what he's done, but he's heaps drunk now, and he's like to us, oh, how much you gonna give us if I jump over on the field at like the 19th over, because this is a 2020. And I'm like, yeah, I'll give you $10. And like, this is a legit story, I'm not, you know, exaggerating at the moment, like, not exaggerating at all. And so he's just like, oh, okay, I'll do it at the end. And then the other guy's like trying to push him along as well, kinda, but they're trying to, like, they spend the whole game drunk as, like, doing like funny shit, and like, it was just hilarious. And like, oh, there we go, rape that dude, and this dirty fail by. It's people like that, like, it makes going there definitely worth it. So if you ever go to events like that, make sure you push on those people, because they actually do it. And it was the funniest thing. Anybody that came to Adelaide Oval for the 2020, the Sydney Sixers versus Adelaide Strikers, then they would have seen at the end some dude ran on the field. Yeah, that was our mate. It was so funny. Like, they had like plans organised, but they probably don't remember it. But the guy copped a $5 fine for it. Well, I absolutely blitzed him there with the throw knife, and he gets me later with a throw knife, probably about the same distance. And it was literally, I laughed so much. Like, the stuff they were doing, like, I guess sometimes you go to those places you don't expect. Like, there's always that good thing, like, if you don't expect something to happen, then it will happen. It's like, I don't know, it was like it was fate in a way, because like, we were kind of like, like me and my mates, we were kind of having a bit of a boring time. Like, as I said, I'm not much of a cricket fan whatsoever, but they are, but I don't know, I kind of found it boring. And then these guys come over and they're just like the funniest kids. Or V Keen's online. V Keen's one of the people that were there. He's a good bloke. Yeah, but, and what happens? Yeah, I'll go back to the thing. Like, we go up to the front, and there's like all the people kinda, and there's like these kids there and stuff, and this old man, like, he's not old, he's probably about 45 or something. Probably shouldn't be saying that 45's old, considering my dad's older than that. But he's about 45, and this like, he's a bit chubby, like, well, I say a bit, but a little bit more than a bit. And he's like laughing his chops off, like, he's actually going crazy, because he knows that they're gonna do it. And like, he was like a little kid at the candy shop, in a way. Like, and I laughed so much at that dude, like, at his expense later, because it was like, oh, it was pretty funny seeing him like that. And so they're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do it. And Brett Lee bowls this absolute, because we didn't even get to the 20 overs. Adelaide got bowled out before the 20 overs, about 16th. So the dude, Brett Lee, absolutely bowls this great ball straight. I think it was a wicket. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it got him straight for the wicket. Like, Brett Lee's an absolute gun. Gets the wicket straight away, and it's about 30 seconds later, and he was trying to open the gate, and he was too drunk, he couldn't even open the gate, that he just jumped straight over and just ran for it. Like, there's about 4 security guards. One of them was like jogging, and then there was one guy who probably took his job a bit too seriously. He had like his like whole like microphone shit on. He's like talking like this is some sort of like army operation and shit, and like, and then all the other ones were just jogging, and he runs up to Brett Lee and like starts dancing around him and shit. It was so funny. Like, I don't think I've ever seen that ever happen before. I've seen streakers, like, that's pretty funny, but it's good that it was my own experience. My game's coming to an end soon, but I guess I'll keep that was the story. Just like and comment if you like the story. I've got a lot more that is probably a lot more funnier. I've watched a few commentaries where people talk about, I don't know, girls and stuff, and I'm not an unattractive dude, but and I'm not, I don't know. If you got me on Skype, you can see me, but if you want to add me on Skype, it's just YarDz --. I've got no problems talking to you. I'm a funny bloke, kinda. So you can just, you know, I was actually so happy that for once I had like 3 people that I didn't know that actually liked watching my videos and watched them, and it was like I kind of felt accomplished because I spent a lot of time into trick shots and stuff like that, and it's good to see that it's kind of paid off. But now I'm just doing gameplays and like nice little double feed there, and it comes to the end very soon. But it's just nice to see that people are out there liking, commenting, adding me on PSN. PSN's big YarDz, no anything, just big YarDz, no spaces, well, because there wouldn't be a space for PS3. But I'm going to keep this to maybe once every 2 weeks. Same with YarDz Goes the Distance. Same with YarDz Special Guests and Going Hard YarDz will be out as soon as possible. Oh, I might actually tell you guys, I'm doing a dual Taj with Fresh. Is amazing, very underrated. But there we go, right to the end there. A little bit of a drag hard scope there. So just stay on alert, guys. And this is going to be YarDz signing out. Thank you guys for everything. And yeah.